In early 1860, Abraham Lincoln gave a major speech to a large crowd at New York's Cooper Union. He discussed the moral and political dangers of slavery and emphasized the importance of preserving the Union. This speech made him recognized not only in Illinois, but across the nation. Lincoln's powerful and logical speeches set him apart from other candidates within the Republican Party. In May, the party chose Lincoln over New York Senator William H. Seward and other strong contenders, a surprising decision for many since Lincoln had served only one term in Congress. Lincoln's selection was not only due to his popularity. People recognized his anti-slavery stance, his straightforward manner, and his strong connection with the public, which made him a trusted and prominent leader. In the general election, Lincoln faced Stephen Douglas, representing the Northern Democrats. Southern Democrats nominated John C. Breckinridge, and the Constitutional Union Party ran John Bell. This complex situation split votes across different regions. While votes in the South were split between Breckinridge and Bell, Lincoln gained strong support in the North. Winning the Electoral College, he became the 16th President of the United States and entered history. After becoming president, Lincoln formed a cabinet that included political rivals. Figures like Seward, Salmon P. Chase, Edward Bates, and Edwin M. Stanton held key positions, showcasing Lincoln's ability to bring different perspectives together. Lincoln's election sparked a major crisis in the Southern states. The election of an anti-slavery president pushed many Southern leaders to secede. By March 1861, 7 Southern states left the Union and formed the Confederate States. In April 1861, Lincoln sent a fleet to supply Fort Sumter. The Confederates fired on both the fort and the Union fleet, starting the American Civil War, which led the country into a bloody 4-year conflict. The Union suffered its first major defeat at the Battle of Bull Run, Manassas. Lincoln called for 500,000 additional troops, preparing both the Union and Confederacy for a long war, making it clear how difficult the conflict would be. Confederate leader Jefferson Davis was a West Point graduate and Mexican war hero. Lincoln's military experience was limited to brief service in the Black Hawk War in 1832. Nevertheless, Lincoln quickly learned a strategy during the early war years, selected capable commanders, and surprised many. General George McClellan was beloved by his troops, but his reluctance to advance continually frustrated Lincoln. After the Union victory at Antietam, McClellan's refusal to pursue Lee's retreating army led Lincoln to remove him from command. This decision showed Lincoln's determination in leadership and strategy during the war. During the war, Lincoln faced criticism for suspending certain civil liberties, especially the temporary suspension of the right of habeas corpus. Many found this controversial, but Lincoln saw these measures as necessary to secure victory and protect the nation. After the Battle of Antietam, Lincoln took a major step toward ending slavery by issuing the Preliminary Emancipation Proclamation, effective January 1, 1863. This document freed all enslaved people in rebellious states, but left those in Union-loyal border states untouched. Initially, Lincoln stated, "The paramount object of this struggle is to save the Union, not to save or destroy slavery." Over time, he came to see emancipation as one of the war's greatest achievements and worked toward a constitutional ban on slavery. In July 1863, Union victories at Vicksburg and Gettysburg shifted the course of the war. These significant successes boosted Union morale and dealt a serious blow to the Confederacy. After the Gettysburg victory, General George Meade missed the opportunity to deliver a final blow to Lee's army. Lincoln, recognizing this, appointed Ulysses S. Grant, the victor at Vicksburg, as Supreme Commander of Union forces in early 1864. In November 1863, Lincoln delivered a brief but deeply meaningful 272-word speech at the dedication of the Gettysburg National Cemetery, emphasizing the purpose of the war and the principle of human equality. In 1864, Lincoln faced a tough re-election against Democratic nominee and former Union General George McClellan. However, key Union victories, especially General William T. Sherman's capture of Atlanta, swayed many votes in Lincoln's favor. On March 4, 1865, in his second inaugural address, Lincoln emphasized the reconstruction of Southern states and rebuilding the Union. With malice toward none, with charity for all. Sherman marched north through the Carolinas after his march to the sea from Atlanta. Lee surrendered to Grant at Appomattox Courthouse, on April 9, 1865. This surrender signaled that Union victory was near. On April 11, 1865, Lincoln delivered a speech on the White House lawn, inviting Southern states to rejoin the Union and emphasizing national reunification. On the night of April 14, 1865, actor and Confederate sympathizer John Wilkes Booth shot Lincoln in the back of the head at Ford's Theater, ending his life. Lincoln was taken to a boarding house across the street but never regained consciousness, dying on the morning of April 15th, making him a national martyr. On April 21, 1865, a train carrying Lincoln's coffin departed Washington for Springfield, Illinois, allowing citizens along the route to pay their respects. The funeral train traveled through 180 cities in 7 states, allowing millions of people to mourn. On May 4, 1865, Lincoln was laid to rest in Springfield, marking one of the most tragic losses in American history. Lincoln's birthday, along with George Washington's, is commemorated on President's Day. Lincoln is remembered as one of America's most influential presidents for ending slavery and preserving the Union. His leadership and words continue to remind us of the foundational principles of American democracy.